Hello, America. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the show. Afternoon. Striding into the box, Zue Lin. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Boston, the second baseman, Zue.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 105.
Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Reined in. And he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Batting second. The right fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. In there, 0-1. Called strike, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Batting third, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Oh, and 2 the count to Benintendi.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that in. Now at the plate, Luis Arias. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Twins, the second baseman.
He throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Arias.
A high fastball is in there. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this is knocked down on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now.
Batting second.
Digging in now, Jorge Polanco. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
It's very difficult being a switch hitter, and very rarely do you see the same hitter from both sides of the plate. He's a far superior hitter from the left side as opposed to the right side.
Bradley is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
The right fielder, Nelson.
Infield in the overshift here now. The pitch. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team.
Meanwhile now, this is trouble down that right field line. This should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, Hero. You get the first two out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your two boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double, finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
The 0-2 home. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So coming to the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Xander Bogaerts.
In there, strike one.
He dropped that curveball in for a strike right there. But don't kid yourself, that's a dangerous pitch. He needs to start thinking about maybe working that back door, or that could get some serious damage done to it.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
That is it. The third baseman, Rafael.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. In there for strike one, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is in there.
He gave it all he had out there in right field, but he just couldn't quite catch up to it. I like the effort with the leap, but once it got down, he was off to the races and into third.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The catch is made by Cruz, and here comes the runner from third. And the tag too late as he's across to tie things at 1.
The catcher, Christian.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Curveball taken for a strike on the inside. 2 out, nobody on. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Stepping up now, Mitch Garver. He'll go to work trying to do something about breaking this 1-1 tie. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 0-1. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider down and away for the strike out there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
To the plate now, Eddie Rosario. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Fly ball right down the line in left. And they can't run it down. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
Wow, talk about being efficient. How about 6 pitches, 2 strikeouts? Doesn't get much better than that.
The first baseman, Max
Kepler, the next to grab a bat. Fouled off. They'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So add 1 more name to the record book here as he strikes out this side on. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, and the Red Sox move in front. It's 2-1.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Boy, right down the middle for strike 2. Chavis is certainly known in part for power at the plate, in particular in these types of matchups against a left-hander on the mound.
Yeah, because he knows that lefty can't get inside on him. What a comforting feeling you know it is as a hitter when that pitcher has nowhere to go on the inner half of the plate.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Into the box, Zue Lin. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Strike taken, good bender on the outside there.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one.
I know this pitcher's trying to keep his pitch count down, but that's ridiculous right there. Pitch right down the middle. He's lucky he's getting this ball back.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Strike 2. Lynn, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounder down the line at third, and that's through for a hit. Long throw to third, and he's safe.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
The 0-2 delivery. On a rope to the second baseman.
The batter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Looking to minimize the damage here. Ready with the 0-1.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play. And that ends the inning. The Red Sox. So here's Jake Cave to the plate. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count. This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in left.
Benintendi in pursuit.
And no one will track it down. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. Swing and a miss. 5 straight strikeouts now, and there's one gone.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. Down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
Hey, that's a nice job by the batter right there. Left-handed batter going down the third baseline. You don't see that happen too often. A lot of things have to go right. And with the third baseman playing off the line, woof, that's a nice job of hitting right there.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Up next,
so striding in, Nelson Cruz, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. No balls and 1 strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Up next for Minnesota.
Here's Miguel Sano, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Not in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. Strand a pair. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Dangerous curveball that time, but laid off as it drops into the top of the zone. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's waiting.
And he gets around on one and hits it high and deep to straightaway right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Vasquez.
Digging in to try it again. Christian Vasquez hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Vasquez, a native of Puerto Rico. He was a 9th round pick during the 2008 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Now batting.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Breaking ball that drops in for a strike.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. The Red Sox do ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that brings up the former American League MVP, Josh Donaldson. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
A 1-1 count now to Donaldson. Here's the pitch. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Into the box, Mitch Garver. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Standing in now, Eddie Rosario. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Runner on first in a double play situation, so you expect to see a lot of pitches down in the zone. So I think that pitch up right there was a good one. Obviously, the double play is more efficient, but you're always going to take a K when you're on the mound.
Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Lifted the other way out to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. And the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. So here's Michael Chavis now. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The first baseman, number 23.
In there, no
Michael
balls and a strike.
Chavis.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cave is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, second base.
Riding in once again, Zue Lin. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. In there at the knees, strike 1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. On the ground to the right side. And that is going to sneak on through into right. It's a 1-out single.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-roll, but from the hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, look at Donaldson. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cave. He'll get his side started in the inning, and Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
Martin Perez will come on to make his 9th appearance already here this spring. A ball and a strike now. Here's the 1-1. Perez, a previous member of the Twins, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, Matty, you mentioned he's playing his former club, and that can get tricky sometimes. I don't know if he's going to dinner with these guys after the game, or he showed up here with an axe to grind.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Jake Cave is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the 5th. So now to the plate, Luis Arias. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there, 2 gone.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
This offense has been underachieving all day, putting way too much pressure on their own pitching staff. Someone has to have a quality.
Well, the first baseman is under it to make the play, and that retires the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Jose Barrios takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Now pitching for the Twins, number 17.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Lifetime against Jose Barrios. He brings a 4 for 12 line. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. Garver is there. And that's the first out of the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot for Xander Bogaerts, and with it, the Red Sox have taken a 4-1 lead.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing the ball in that location in the minor leagues. But when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2. He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Up next for the Red
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a ground out victim last time up. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there. If I'm a hitter, that's where I'm sitting.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Twins, number 15, Homer Daly.
Oh, and that is right there for strike 2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Rosario is there, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting. Designated
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the dangerous bat of J.D. Martinez. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is...
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field. And this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
No balls and a strike to count. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Struck him out, so he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Josh Donaldson digging in now. So look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. A ball and a strike. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And another foul ball. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Into the corner and slicing foul. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Mitch Garver, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is skied out toward right. Pilar's there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Twins at 7th inning ready to roll. And here comes the first baseman, Michael Chavis.
The first baseman, number 23.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped him up. Donaldson shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So the Red Sox lineup turns over, and to the plate, Zue Lin. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Good fastball there from Bailey as he takes charge. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. Line toward right center. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one, going for extra bases off the bat. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
6 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Boston line score.
This is line to left. Rosario is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Andrew Benintendi, runner in scoring position with Cergan. First pitch on its way. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This is pulled into right. Cruz is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Leading off the inning, Eddie Rosario, and they'll need him to get something going here. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone.
Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
And they are not going to get him at first. He's aboard easily.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out of the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Now batting.
So base is empty now after the double play, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Jake Cade. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
2 out, nobody on. And this will be fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They still trail here at 6-2. Lewis Thorpe has been summoned from the bullpen, as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 43.
Ready to begin the 8th. And that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts. Right there for strike 1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get them.
And this is going to find its way into left for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard to start the 8th.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Roll. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Rafael Devers, the next to bat. 0-1 the count. Has a look, now the pitch. And that finds the target. 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. But this is right at him in right field, as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder,
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. In there, and it's 0-1. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. Runners on first with 1 down. grounded to the right. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But, Dan, I question the pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Marwin Gonzalez will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. Colin McHugh is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 46, Colin.
Lifted down the line in left.
On the run is Benintendi.
And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Hit in the air to shallow center. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Williams Astudillo will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Again, another foul ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Aire Adrianza will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Fastball called for strike 2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail here. It's 6-2. Marwin Gonzalez will remain in the game at second base after coming on as a pinch hitter in the last half inning. Nick Gordon is also into the game as he takes over at short.
This game for the Twins.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Chacin, a 32-year-old veteran. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
This game for the Twins. Now playing second base, number 9.
Weak grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this throw gets away from him.
Wow, throw a tent over it and bring out the clowns.
The first baseman, 23.
Look like a 3-ring circus out there. One outfielder mistimes his jump and the ball gets past him. His buddy has to back him up and get the ball in. A good thing, too. Otherwise, it could have been a triple or even an inside the Parker.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he takes strike 2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So digging in now, Zue Lin, 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Adrianza is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are two gone.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. Fastball taken down the middle, and that's strike two. Hit to third. Oh, look at Donaldson. The throw. It's there, and he's out. Lamont Wade will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the ninth. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. Colton Brewer, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. No balls and one strike. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. One away.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there.
The third baseman,
no doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Heading out towards shallow right. Pillar's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Travis Blankenhorn will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Benintendi is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they
We are. Chris Sale, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on it, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all four of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. hit softly on the ground to first. He's got it, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 16.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who stands out to you, Danny?
You know, I'm looking for a big performance out of that guy in the 6th spot. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. O's 0. Sox coming to the plate. You're watching me. So striding in, J.D. Martinez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Red Sox, the left fielder.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
Martinez.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
And here's Jose Peraza. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Hayes on the run for it. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Michael.
So here's Michael Chavis now.
Chavis.
First pitch of the at-bat. Slider finds the zone for a strike. Fastball called for strike 2. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He was the winner of the AL Silver Slugger Award at shortstop a season ago. From the stretch.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
Open to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Into center field. Line drive base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Line toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one. He's in at second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Tough situation early out on the mound, but if he can limit the damage right here, might build some confidence and get him rolling.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Make a good pitch right here and get your offense back in the dugout after only giving up 1 run.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Mancini moving back. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that. In now for the O's, Renato Nunez. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he goes down to get the fastball as this is hit well onto deep left center field. And he is going to ride this one right out of here. Home run.
Man, you could tell by the sound of that one off the bat. That was going a long way.
Grounded weakly down the line toward third. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Ground ball sent back up the middle. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Batting fifth, the center fielder.
Stepping into the box, Austin Hayes. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Into the box now, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Orioles get one back on the solo home run. Last half of the second set to go, and now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Strike one to start the at-bat. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Batting ninth, the center fielder, Jackie Bradley.
Here's Jackie Bradley now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Bradley, or JBJ as the initials read. He was selected in the first round back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is smoked to right, and I don't think this one's coming back. No chance. It's gone.
One of the best qualities of this pitcher is keeping the ball in the ballpark. He's not an easy guy to get the ball up in the air again, so he's going to have to regroup a little bit here. He's not used to giving up home runs.
J.D. Martinez will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
You know, that's sort of a tough one since it's only the second inning. But I think it's about knowing your pitcher and how they respond. He's had some struggles here, so I think he's just reminding him to let those go and focus on the next batter.
In now, Jose Peraza, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back to avoid the double play.
Up next for the
plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Chavis. 0 for 1 here in the early going. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead 0-1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because the more they see this guy, sooner or later they're going to figure him out.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Into center field, line drive base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
The batter.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Called strike 0-2. Kremer, 23 years old. He was taken in the 14th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's now 7-1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Zue Lin.
Lin.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike taken up in the zone. 3 runs already home here. Oh, and 2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it and bury something in the dirt. Try and get a swing and a miss.
Curveball grounded towards second. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. We've played 2, and the lead is stretched to 7-1. Pedro Severino played. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Martinez has a read on it. 1 out.
Batting 9.
Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. He'll get to take his first cuts here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And the pitch.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 7-1. David Hess gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number
1
5.
gone here in the Boston third. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out to center field. Hayes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, catcher.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and in to hit next it'll be the catcher Kevin Plawecki. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
So here now is Jackie Bradley, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Going to have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, Hero. The hitters are on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage. Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitchers were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, D-Row.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
At the plate now, Jose Peraza, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Strike 2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Stepping in now, Michael Chavis, as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to...
High and deep to left center field. Santander looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run shot to left center as this lead got even wider. LeBlanc gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
The 0-2 delivery. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a hard liner. Foul. Here comes another 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Turned on down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is... And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bradley is there, and he has it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
So here's Trey Mancini. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Hit down the third base line. On the first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The designated hitter, Renato Nunez.
And here's Renato Nunez. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Popped him up. And Moreland will put this one away, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go as the third baseman, Zue Lin.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down, because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now another 0-2. Line towards center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So striding forward now, Mitch Moreland. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the first pitch to him. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. In the air now, out to right field. Mancini moving back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Here comes the first pitch. That finds the zone, a called strike. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball.
Man, I love this angle. Looking right down the line. You can see that he generates his power from his lower half, taking it down the line for a clean double. Great look there.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and set to go as the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Now that's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
At the plate, Ramon Urias, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Hector Velasquez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
Hey, back-to-back, same pitch, same spot. Don't be shocked if he goes right back out there if I'm a hitter.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Mancini moving back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Here it comes. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Hayes is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
He's set and the pitch. Jose Peraza is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Hey, a changeup can be a pretty good pitch on the first pitch. Kind of slow down a good fastball hitter.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Iglesias now at short. He's right there, and that's the second out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Chavis. He had that big 3-run homer in his last appearance. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hold, 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Hayes on the run for it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for the Red Sox. The third baseman.
Man, it's like deja vu all over again. Two well-hit back-to-back doubles that bring in a run. This one ends up going off the wall, and it looks like they've got a pretty good idea what this guy's trying to do to them out there. Definitely getting some good swings against him.
Ooh, back-to-back tough pitches, and he's down 0-2 now. He pulls this one into right. That's in there. Base hit. Bogaerts isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate, and he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down. Stepping into the box, Pedro Severino to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The rain coming down as it is, we are in for a long delay. The hope is now that they can get this one in at some point.
Now, this is where it becomes tricky for the managers right now. You have your pitchers out there, and you have to be careful not to hurt anybody. So I think the guys that are sitting in the bullpen are on red alert as the delay has begun. And I'm sure both of the managers have a pretty good idea of who's going to be the pitcher to go in after this delay.
1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Bradley moving in, but it's the shortstop that gets there. And there are 2 gone now.
The batter, number 11.
Well, the rain is finally past us as we welcome you back. Heath Hembry will take the rubber once again after the long delay. It'll be interesting to see how that might affect him. But stepping in to get play started again, Jose Iglesias behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And as you can see, they are. Miguel Castro gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. First pitch coming. Here it is. Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at a called strike. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2. Hard ground ball. Defense played him perfectly. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
The right fielder.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Kevin Pillar is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes strike 2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Heading out towards shallow right. Mancini has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out.
The bat.
Digging in, Kevin Plawecki. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch into center field. Line drive, base hit.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking knocked in.
Jackie Bradley Jr. will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. 0-1 count and the pitch. Tight break with the slider there. Catches the inside for a strike. Oh, and he leaves that one right over the plate as this is sent high and deep out to right center field. And it is gone. A home run. So a 3-run shot to right center field, his 4th in the ball game as the blowout continues. Sean Armstrong gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Here's J.D. Martinez as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. He's gone 4 for 9. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
Line drive to left. Santander is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On the ground to the left side. Iglesias showing off his range. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first. Dwight Smith Jr. is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
Number 35
is put in play to the right side of the infield. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. DJ Stewart will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2. Richie Martin will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Richie Martin.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, and they remain well behind. DJ Stewart will stay in the game, taking over in right field and batting in the 8th spot. Rio Ruiz will also enter as he takes over at third base. Digging in, Michael Chavis will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone's seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Comes set and the 0-1. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
No balls and 1 strike. Good cutter there, and he's got him behind the 8 ball now, 0-2. Sharp ground ball to third, and he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove.
Now batting, third baseman, Zue Lin.
So now to the plate, Zue Lin, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Boy, right down the middle for strike 2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
This is pulled into right. Stewart is there, 2 down.
Now batting, first
striding in, Mitch Moreland. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike, 0-2. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Pitch popped up. Mountcastle waits on it, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Andrew Velasquez is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Number 88.
Colin McHugh is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring.
McHugh.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat to the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Cedric Mullins will get a shot here as a pinch hitter. Fastball in there for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, 1 error thus far for Baltimore. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 0-1 delivery. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And as you can see, they are way behind. Cedric Mullins is the new center fielder after coming on as a pinch hitter during the last half inning. Ryan McKenna is also into the ball game as he'll assume duties in left field. First pitch on its way. Kevin Pillar is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
Left field. Number 65, Ryan McKenna.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. 3 for 4 so far, and seeing it well in this ball game. Called strike 0-2. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. Hit on the ground to third. And that's through into left field for a base hit.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, D-Roll, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive, 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. Hit down the line at first. Reined in to Iglesias for 1. On to first, a double play.
Well, there's the pitcher's best friend right there. The inning was off to a rough start, right? But nothing changes that like a good old 2-ball. We'll see if they can strand the runner at third now.
J.D. Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Settling in now, Pedro Severino, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ryan Brazier comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan Mountcastle. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now. Austin Wynns will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with two out and the base is empty. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. 1-1 the count. Wynns stands 6'2" as you see him in the right-handed box. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of super.
And he gets strike three called to end it here, and with that, this one is over. 17-1 this evening. The Bo Sox used 25 hits to earn a victory. Afternoon base. Striding into the box, Luis Arias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Minnesota.
Underway this afternoon as the first pitch of the game is hit in the air to left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away.
Batting second, the first baseman,
Max Kepler, the next to grab a bat. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, he's 4 for 13. He's taken him deep once. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Moreland's there, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. Two gone now here in the first.
Batting third.
Into the box now, Nelson Cruz. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. Counts even at 1-1 to Nelson Cruz.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. Well behind that fastball, it's a swinging strike.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So a fairly painless top of the first. Now the Red Sox will get their shot. Ready now, Andrew Benintendi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off.
And now pitch on the way.
No left fielder.
And he'll power in a
Andrew
fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 0-2 the count to Benintendi.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And he is going to have extra bases here to start the home first. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
This is line to left. All coming on hard as he makes the diving catch. The tag, and he is out at third base. It's a double play.
Batting third.
Next will be the designated hitter, Zue Lin, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
That's shortstop. Xander.
Hey, Christmas come early for the batter right there. Down 0-2, and he gets a cookie middle cut. The pitcher's lucky he's getting this ball back.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their third hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning.
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as the Red Sox have moved out 3-0.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
Batting fifth.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. 3 runs already home here. To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. Mitch Moreland with a solo home run as the Red Sox open it up even further. It's now 4-0. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Cave is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So 4 runs in the inning, and Here's Miguel Sano. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. And it's fouled away. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
That is fair.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And here's Donaldson. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
Standing in now, Mitch Garver. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he falls behind 0-2.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning.
3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more from the Grapefruit League after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Jonathan.
And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Fly ball to straightaway left. Rosario has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Batting ninth.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Strike taken up in the zone.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And there's out number 2.
The batter.
In now, Andrew Benintendi. Second shot now. He doubled to start out the home first.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Hit sharply toward the right side. Cruz is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. At the plate, Eddie Rosario. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
1-1.
1-2 now. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. Therefore it is Martinez, and that's the first down.
Batting it. The center field.
So the base is empty here with one away, and it'll be the left-handed bat of Jake Cave digging in. Gloved by Bogarts, and there are two away now. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Down the left field line and deep. And no one will get this one. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're on the bottom of the 3rd now, and taking into bat next it'll be Jose Peraza.
The second baseman.
And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Peraza.
And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard towards center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So an inning opening single kicks off their half of the 3rd.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now, Zue Lin, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Cave comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
Now batting.
So a runner at first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Line toward the gap in left center. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
And they've had some good at-bats against him all game long. It seems like it's just been hard hit after hard hit. As we take a look at his line here, the numbers do not lie. This has not been one of his better outings, and he'd be the first to tell you that.
Rafael Devers is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is the right fielder at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Second home run of the game right there. He is locked in at the plate. You hear so many of today's players talk about rhythm and timing. Well, he is perfectly on time in the heart of the zone.
Mitch Moreland comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there. 0-2. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. This is pulled into right. Cruz is there. 2 down.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that one right down Main Street. 2 out, nobody on. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. Martinez will round first and head for second now. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
When you drive the ball into the gap like that, nothing but good things can happen. Neither one of the outfielders had the wheels to catch up to it, and he glides easily into second for a double. Now we'll see if the guys behind him can get him in.
And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Hit on the ground to third. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. Now the relay home, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
In now, Kevin Pillar. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive it a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And the Sox keep pouring it on. This is extra bases as well.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Behind 0-2 now. Lifted in the air to center field. Cave is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. The next twin up, Luis Arias, back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Martinez. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Now batting.
At the plate, Max Kepler. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
Here's Nelson Cruz now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Hit hard back up the middle. He's got it. And the throw sails right over the head of Moreland at first base. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Fouled off. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Martinez on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Minnesota. Still 8-0. And here's Jose Peraza. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there. Base hit. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And the Red Sox have something going. It's a leadoff double.
The batter, the designated hitter, Zue Lin.
Stepping in now, Zue Lin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, with first base open, pitcher's definitely going to nibble and try and see if the hitter expands the zone.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Fielded cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
Bogaerts.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Oh, 1. Here it comes.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect. But if
and now meanwhile, this ball is cranked out to straightaway center field, and this one is going to leave the yard. It's a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center as they just continue to pour it on here.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Rafael Devers the next to bat, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And another base hit for him. Now 3 for 3 in this one.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, D-Row.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, and that is right down the middle for strike 2.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance, but he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right field.
So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Devers leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a splitter's in there, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
After 2 great pitches, he has a lot of options right now. He could bounce something or go elevated fastball.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And Cruz will put this one away to retire the side. For the Red Sox, all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the veteran third baseman, Josh Donaldson. The high fastball is in there. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So we got him looking there. Josh Donaldson goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
Mitch Garver.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. As he'll ground this one foul off to the left side. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now in the box, Eddie Rosario. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted in the air out to right. And Martinez will make the catch to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. Lead looks insurmountable. Fernando Romero gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The center fielder.
Digging in once again, Kevin Pillar. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love
those
long darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Cave is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Ready for another chance. Jose Peraza will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. From the belt, the pitch. A runner on first with 2 away. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Skied into straightaway right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and in to hit next will be Jake Cave.
The center fielder, Jake Cave.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding the zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Benintendi in pursuit, and no one will track it down. Another 0-2 home. And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
The batter, number 9.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Marwin
Fouled away.
Gonzalez.
No runs, no hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
The second baseman, Luis Arias.
At the plate now, Luis Arias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And he popped him up. Bogarts over to his right, and that ends the inning. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Starting to look bleak, down 10-0. Randy Dobnak gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
The batter, number 2.
One gone in the inning now. Here's Xander Bogarts. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a fastball on the inner third, taken for a strike. Dobnak has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now a drive out to left center field. Bogarts will head for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
The batter.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Devers.
Rafael Devers will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Devers, right field, and carrying well. And out of here, and I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So now to the plate, Mitch Moreland. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Right fielder looking up, still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Yulise Chassin gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Strike one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Hit in the air to center field. Cave is back, and he'll get there to make the play for out number 2.
Now batter.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, strike 2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Just goes to show if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Strike 2.
Hey, as a hitter right here, you can't be leaning out over. I know those first 2 pitches were in the outer half, but nothing saying he can't ride a fastball in right here.
But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Jorge Polanco is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. Martin Perez is going to come on now as he's already up to 10 appearances here in the spring. On the move is Martinez. Here's the 0-1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game.
Now
the cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
This is line to left. And there goes the combined no-hitter. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is where you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Pops this one up, and Bogaerts will make the catch for the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Still looking up at a 13. Aire Adrianza will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9. Williams Astudillo will also enter as he takes over at third base.
This game for the Twins.
In there, strike 1.
Now playing third base, number 64, Williams Astudillo. This game for the Twins. Now playing
That's
first.
taken. Now it's 0-2.
Number 16.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
He pulls this one into right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Okay. Terraza.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone!
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Zue Lin stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's Bogaerts in the air out to deep left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Rafael Devers will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as he'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mitch Moreland. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. All set for the start of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Mitch Garver.
The catcher, number 8.
Darwinson Hernandez makes his way toward the mound now as he'll appear in his 6th ball game of the spring. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hernandez.
Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now here's the pitch. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. Good waist pitch, 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. So here's Jake Cave to the plate, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. No hits to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now.
Love the
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Down go the Twins in order. Still 16-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the outfielder, J.D. Martinez. Strike taken. Good pitch on the lower part of the zone. As we head toward a conclusion in this one, I think it's fair to say that it's going to be a long time before you see a team perform like this again at the plate.
Yeah, the ability of this lineup to hit that many home runs, I mean, strewn throughout the line, it screams to the modern day.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Solo shot to right center as the blowout continues. Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. As he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cave is right there, 1 down.
Now back
into the box now, Kevin Pillar. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Swung on and chopped to third. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, the left
now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Andrew Benintendi. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Cave is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. So digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Lamont Wade will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Wade, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He was a 9th-round pick back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Grounded back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line him, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Got him out at his front foot. It's 0-2. And it's fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 0-2. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Nick Gordon will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 17-0 the final this afternoon. The Boston Red Sox put up a 4 spot in the opening frame on the way to victory.